Does it seem like electronics rule the world?
The Consumer Electronics in Las Vegas is one of the hottest tickets going at the beginning of every year.
That's right, and today we are pleased to welcome Jim Barry. He is here with us, and you know all about those electronics, don't you? Of course, he is with the Consumer Electronics Association to tell us about the coolest gadgets.
Yes, well, I know a few things, and you're right. Just last month, the International CES, we had 140,000 people from all over the world in Las Vegas, and we see all this stuff that's going to be on the store shelves a little later this year. So it's always great fun. The other thing we see is stuff that's a little farther down the line, so that's fun too.
Gotcha.
So one of the big things this year was tablet computers galore.
Yeah, it's huge.
And that's because, of course, last year we had the iPad, which was such a big hit. So you had the iPad that sold millions and millions. Lots of folks said, boy, I'd really like to get into that business.
Yes.
So what they did at this show, by some counts, we had, well, there's your iPad. By some counts at this show, we had as many as 80 new touchscreen tablets that were introduced at the show. So here's your iPad, and then maybe you want something a little bit smaller.
Yes.
So what they had at this year's show was the Galaxy Tab from
Wait, I'm turning
Samsung.
off the stove because it's making a crazy sound. I don't want the stove. We don't want it to cook the electronics. Okay, we're good now.
Okay, good. So this is the Galaxy Tab. So this is a 7-inch screen, a little bit smaller. Uses the Android operating system. So that's what in smartphones. A lot of us use that now. It's giving the the iPhone and your BlackBerry a real run for their money. So you've got your one thing that this has that a lot of people wish their iPad has was a camera and a video camera, front and back. So it's got front and back cameras. So you get a little bit of everything with that. And this is about $600, or you can buy it from your. You can buy it from your.
It's not much more than an iPhone. I mean, a couple $100 more.
Well, yeah, iPads start at $500 and go up from there. Then let me show you this one from ViewSonic.
That's awesome.
This is the ViewPad. The neat thing about the ViewPad is it uses both the Android operating system or it uses Windows. So it gives you a choice of the two. And this is 10 inches also, so it's probably a touch heavier, about 1.5 pounds or so. But again, this year we're going to have touchscreen tablets galore. So you'll have a lot of choices and lower prices.
So are they all capacitative touchscreen? Because I know that's a big thing about an iPad, which distinguishes the iPad from the others.
Well, they're a touchscreen and there are different types. The iPad, the iPhone, and the iTouch are that one type that is just the coolest, where you can open your fingers. So there are variations on that theme.
This one does it.
But but touch screens are the biggest thing in all our handheld devices. I'll tell you one thing that was really cool at the show that's kind of a little farther down the line. It's what I call no-touch screens.
What's
it's
that?
what they call gesture technology. For instance, here is the Kinect from the Xbox 360 from Microsoft.
Amazing.
So this, you know how with the Wii you have the controller, the new Sony Move, you have a controller. With the Kinect, you are the controller. So this is a video, motion, and sound sensor right here, and for $150, it's unbelievable
that's not bad at all.
But at the show, we saw more gesture technology for like changing the volume or changing the channel, so you can just wave and do that. So I call those no-touch screens.
We're like the Jetsons
That's
now.
one of the things that's a little farther down the line.
CES is amazing. It is an amazing show.
You might want to try these on or check these out. Here's from Liquid Image.
Okay, Kristen's the snowboarder.
Kristen, you're the snowboarder. Those are goggles for skiing or snowboarding that have they have a built-in high-definition camcorder.
Whoa.
And it uses one of those mini or micro SD cards, so just like you use in your phone. So you use that, baby, and when you get down the end of the run, you can not only tell people how cool that run was, you can show them.
And they can experience me wipe out, too. They can see what
that
it
whole
feels
flip,
like.
right? You see the sky, you see the snow,
Well, last time
you see all that stuff.
she came back with a video of what she did, but, you know, somebody else had to shoot it. So for her to be able to do that is amazing.
That's a company called Liquid Image.
Liquid Image, and it's high def, you said?
Yeah, it's high def.
Cool.
So it's really cool, and depending on how much capacity you have on the card, you can get that entire run.
Does the card, so the card goes in there?
There's a little space over here on the side where there's a card and there's a battery, and you're all set with that. So, and there's also you can plug it right into your computer to upload them and send somebody that video, or you can just put it onto.
And it doesn't feel any different than normal goggles.
Incredible. There was another company that had one there too that had a whole sensors in use, GPS. It will tell you your altitude and your speed as you go. And it's one of those heads-up displays, so it's really remarkable.
That is fantastic.
I have a Kindle right over there.
Awesome.
That's the Kindle 3G. The other thing, you know, one of the hottest products last year, along with the iPad, along with smartphones, were e-book readers, Kindles. The neat thing about that one is that it is about $80 less than it was the previous year, even though it's lighter and you can get more books in them.
Right.
You got the e-readers, you've got the Nook from Barnes & Noble.
Right.
You've got lots of choices there now with e-book readers. So.
And e-books now are actually beating actual books, physical books
they are.
in sales.
Amazon sells more e-books than they do hardcover books.
Amazing.
And, you know, there's no doubt that the future of reading, whether it's books, magazines, or newspapers, is on some sort of electronic device. If you just want to read books, those Kindles or other e-book readers are great. You want some color for newspapers and magazines, look at iPads or other touchscreen tablets.
Fabulous stuff. And we hope you'll come back again, show us some more
Love to.
gadgets, because these are amazing, and we really appreciate you, Jim,
Great.
being here. Thank you so
Nice
much.
to be with you.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
thanks
very
for
much.
coming.
And just ahead, thanks to our friends at Clark's, we will be showing you the cliff notes of a cuddly canine competition.